Hello everyone, and welcome to another royal reading. I'm going to be looking today at Jessica Mulroney. Now, according to Neil Sean on his Showbiz channel on YouTube, Jessica is helping out with a book. Now, we're fairly sure that she's not helping Harry out with his book, and the only likely book that Jessica could be collaborating with someone on, helping someone out with, is Tom Bowers. So I haven't looked at Tom Bowers' book yet. It hasn't felt like the right time. But this is certainly an interesting story that Neil Sean has got the scoop on, that Jessica Mulroney, Meghan Markle's former best friend, is now talking to Tom Bowers. So I'm using the Lightseers deck today. I've already shuffled and shuffled and shuffled and shuffled. And let's have a look, just a Celtic cross, just to see what the energy is around this, what's going on, what has been going on, and what her intentions are, Jessica's intentions are towards Meghan Markle, what dirt she might be dishing to Tom Bowers, and what is going to be the outcome of it all. We know that Meghan dumped her quite publicly over the spat with Sasha Exeter. I think it was on Twitter. The bullying and racism allegations, and Jessica was really dumped. And so things have been quite tough for Jessica since then. She lost all her high profile gigs. And the bottom of the deck, the card that has come out, is the Ace of Wands. This is a brand new start. This is a creative new start, an enthusiastic, energetic new start. So a new plan of action for Jessica that she has decided to get stuck in, roll her sleeves up and get stuck in. And the card that follows is the card of conflict, Five of Wands. So there has been conflict, obviously, between the two of them. And she has decided to take matters into her own hands and possibly get some revenge. That was the word that Neil Sean used in that clip. Of course, this is just a tarot reading. This is for entertainment purposes only. This is just my opinion, and that, of course, was just Neil Sean's opinion. So please do your own research, form your own opinions. But what is the situation currently, the energy around the situation? Very interesting card comes out here. Four of Swords, Lightseers Tarot. Woman curled up, looking at a heart, broken heart. She has been unable to heal from the loss, the betrayal, the devastation that she has been through. The Four of Swords, of course, in reverse, is that inability to heal, inability to rest. So she needs some form of closure in this situation. And I should imagine with this Ace of Wands out as the underlying energy that she wants to tell her own truth. Everybody in this story wants to tell their own truth. I'm getting that Jessica wants to tell her own truth. What is the challenge that she is facing? The Wheel of Fortune. The wheel is very often a card of timing. So she's got to pick the right moment with the Wheel of Fortune and make sure that she chooses the right opportunity to, I'm getting the words, do maximum damage. Those are the words that have just come through. She wants to do maximum damage, and so she is going to pick her moment. And she's been waiting. I'm getting with that Wheel of Fortune, there's the girl doing a kind of a yoga pose on those discs, those what are those things called? I can't think now. When you go to a casino and you get them. Gone completely blank, but you know what I mean. And she's waiting for her lucky break. She has been through hell, and she wants to restart her career. She wants to get back up, back into the good cycle rather than the negative cycle that she's been in for the past while. I think it's been at least a year. I've lost track. So much goes on with Harry and Meghan that it's very difficult to remember when things actually happened. But Jessica wants her fortunes to rise again. Absolutely. She has been very down, very low with that Four of Swords in reverse, and she really wants to pick herself up and get back out there and back on the path to success again. So what is her real underlying motivation? What is hidden from us? And it's the Five of Swords. She's been through hell. She has been through hell, a lot of conflict, a lot of fighting. She has been defeated. The Five of Swords is often the hollow victory card, that someone beats you, takes from you. It's a kind of an unethical victory. And because it's in the reverse, she wants to recover from this. It follows on from the Four of Swords in reverse. She hasn't been able to heal. She really wants to end this conflict, this stress, this mental conflict that she's been going through. I think it also indicates that she's been tossing and turning over this. Should I, shouldn't I collaborate with someone on a book? I'm sure she's had lots of offers. But now, okay, I think she's doing it because she feels that it will help her to heal, to get over this Five of Swords, this defeat, this very bitter defeat that she experienced at the hands of Meghan Markle, allegedly, and of course, just my opinion. What is her focus, her goal, strengths? And this is very clear. This is, she's wanting to heal, she's wanting to recover, she's wanting to overcome that defeat. Again, it's the same energy. She wants to get back into power. Major arcana, it's very important to her that she heals from this, that she stops being seen as a victim, as weak, as defeated, and that she rises up again and gets herself back to herself, gets back on track again. So she really, really wants that. All the cards are telling me that she is desperate to rehabilitate herself and to restart her career, to recover her image, and to stop looking so vulnerable and defeated and as a victim of Meghan Markle. She no longer wants to be perceived as that. So what has happened in her recent past? The Three of Cups in reverse is literally the fallout of friends. The Three of Cups is the friendship card. Happy, partying, there they are, the girlfriends, Meghan's team of friends that she's had for a long time, same friend group. There was a big fallout, and it was painful because it's cups, it's emotional. It was a very painful fallout for Jessica Mulroney. I don't think it was a painful fallout for Meghan Markle, but definitely for Jessica it was very hurtful, and it was a friendship that meant a lot to her that she lost. And so that's very clear for people who are wondering if secretly behind the scenes they are still friends. That is telling me no, they are not. And the hurt in the Four of Swords in reverse and the Five of Swords in reverse indicates that as well. This was a bitter blow. This was a bitter fallout. And Jessica is struggling to recover it. And she's picking her moment very carefully to try and recharge her fortunes and change her luck, turn things around. That's the phrase that I've been scratching around for. She wants to turn things around for herself. So what is coming up in the near future for Jessica Mulroney? Magician in reverse. She is going to struggle to manifest what she wants to manifest, but it also is the trickster card. That is, it's not a nice energy that comes off the Magician in reverse. That is being quite manipulative behind the scenes, and this could literally be her talking to Tom Bowers and very much behind closed doors, behind the scenes, secretly spilling the beans. There is an energy here in this card in the reverse of conjuring things in the dark, things coming out of the bottle and being revealed. It is quite a sneaky energy. It's not a very upfront energy saying, here I am, this is what I'm doing, this is what I'm manifesting. It is all secretive behind closed doors, getting that major arcana. So it's a big deal whatever is going on, but it is going on in secret. Now, what are her intentions towards Meghan Markle with this book? Her intentions towards Meghan Markle: she wants to restore her own fortunes. She wants to really put herself back on top of the situation. In the beginning of their friendship, I think she very much was the Queen of Pentacles. She was the one with the wealthy husband, the very well-connected family, well, she also came from a very wealthy family, let's add that. And she was the one with all the connections. She was the one who was generous, welcomed Meghan in, supported Meghan, helped Meghan. And now almost the sense that she wants Meghan to pay for that. It's in the upright, so it's not a negative and sinister and cruel card, but I think she wants to restore that dominant position, and she does at some level want people to acknowledge her role in Meghan's life, and she does want Meghan to pay for all the kindness that was shown to her by Jessica Mulroney, the loyalty shown to her by Jessica Mulroney, because the Queen of Pentacles is very loyal, very supporting and nurturing. And I do not think that she wants to support and nurture Meghan anymore. I think that she wants it known how supportive and nurturing she was, and she wants to restore her status as top dog in this friendship. And because she has been terribly humiliated, apart from anything else. We see that with the Strength card. She's very, very eager, keen to restore her reputation and her power, her dominance, her prominence. She really wants to restore that. So what dirt, if any, is she going to be dishing to Tom Bowers? What are we going to read about? What is she going to talk about? And I'm guessing that we're going to hear about the PR, the deals behind the scenes. The Eight of Wands is, of course, communication. It is PR. It's swift moving communication, emails, notebooks that might have gone back to Toronto, or Dear Diary kind of notebooks, all of that kind of stuff. So I'm getting that she is going to be talking about those kinds of communications that were going on behind the scenes, emails that were going on behind the scenes, the backstory to books that might have been written, other books that might have been written, shall we say, Finding Freedom. Really the truth behind the PR, behind the image, behind the manufactured image, behind the puff pieces that were constantly in the press, even possibly the truth behind the letter case, the privacy case, the story with Meghan's father, with Thomas Markle, the copyright infringement. Eight is communications. Eight of Wands is communications of all forms. And so I suspect that she is going to be telling a lot about what really went on behind the scenes with all of that. It's not the dirt that some of us might like Jessica to spill the beans on, but I suspect that there is a super injunction in place in the UK about a lot of things to do with Harry and Meghan, and one particular issue, that would be the alleged surrogacy, my opinion, rumoured surrogacy. And I don't think that she is free to discuss things like that. She could well have herself signed a non-disclosure agreement, and she could be going to, in some quite risky way, breach that NDA with this Eight of Wands in the reverse. So hopes and fears with all of this for Jessica. What does she hope for? What does she fear? Seven of Swords in the reverse is tricks being exposed. So either she fears that her own involvement in sneakiness is going to be exposed, but then she wouldn't go and do it, would she? Make no sense, she'd just stay quiet. Or she's hoping to expose Meghan's trickery. Seven of Swords is the thief, the scoundrel, the cheat, the liar, the one who runs away, ghosts people. She wants to expose that. She wants to expose Meghan's behaviour. And bring it to the light of day. What's been going on here in this card under the moonlight, brought into the public consciousness. So she does want to expose Megan. She really does. These cards down here are not as vicious, let's say vicious, as the Seven of Swords. She does want to do damage. She has been damaged, and I've seen that. There's the Three of Cups in reverse, the Five of Swords in reverse, the Four of Swords in reverse. She has been damaged, but with these two cards, the Magician in reverse and the Seven of Swords in reverse, she is now wanting to do some damage in return, revenge. What is going to be the outcome of all of this? We're looking at it from Jessica's point of view, but what is going to be the outcome? It is going to be a heavy burden, the Ten of Wands. And I don't just think it's going to be a heavy burden for Jessica Mulroney to carry. I think that this is going to be a very heavy burden for the person who packed her bags and moved to Montecito. It is going to cause difficulty for her. It is going to cause difficulty for her. She wandered off away from her friend, from her support, her very loyal friend, her very loyal and supportive friend, and she's going to feel it now with this Ten of Wands. She's going to feel the pain. She's going to feel the loneliness. She's going to feel the burdens that are being piled on her as next year unfolds, and as books come out and stories get told, stories get revealed, truths get revealed. It's not going to be easy for Meghan Markle. It's going to be quite a journey that she's got ahead of her, a difficult and hard journey, and she is going to suffer if and when these stories come out that Jessica seems to be ready to tell. So interesting, a little reading, and let's see what happens with this story, and I will see you on the next reading.